Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Everybody, welcome into the Auburn Blitz here at noon. We're live on location at Prime Steakhouse, always one of our favorite places to be. We're supposed to be here last week. It was not looking like this outside last week. It was coming a monsoon. So we said, look, we're going to come when the weather's a lot better. And it's a little overcast, but it's not coming a monsoon. And it's never a bad time to come to Prime Steakhouse.
Never. And, you know, Brett, they just started doing some new things in the morning. And I think that's going to be something we're going to have to get into.
There's no doubt. They're going to have breakfast, and they already are serving breakfast on Thursdays through Sundays from 7 a.m. to 10:30. They've had a tremendous response, of course, because if Brian's back there in charge, you know it's phenomenal. And it's a breakfast buffet. So you come in, they have it spread out for you. Come get what you want. For all you golfers, come in and get you some good breakfast before you hit the course.
Yeah. And I don't know, you've started throwing something out that we might be doing. And
no, we are going to do it.
I'm intimidated by that already.
We'll talk about it a little bit later in the show. So we'll save that surprise for everybody. But anyway, you need to come down to Prime Steakhouse. Appreciate Eric McKinley. Appreciate Bo. Appreciate Brian. All the guys down here that are in charge of everything. This place is just phenomenal. They stay wrapped up on the weekends for dinner. And their lunch is always really, really good. They've got their lunch special out on the grill. We'll talk all about that. We'll talk about the golf course and the different rates and stuff for 18 holes and the twilight rates and all that go on. So a lot going on down here at Stillwater's, but we are in the dining room, the main dining room. You see the bar behind us here at Prime Steakhouse. We are glad to be here. Faith, everything Auburn Blitz is brought to you by, and there it is. Look at it, right on cue, on the cup. So Glenda Mitchell is a sponsor here, and she's a sponsor of everything we do on our program. So appreciate her very, very, very much. And we know a lot of people do outside of us as well. So she's done so much for so many families out there, and she can help your family too if you need her to do that. All right, Faith, this morning, good podcast, a lot to talk about. Didn't even get into who are some of these next guys that are going to be committing. Didn't talk about Jackson Coyven and what he did at the U.S. Open this past weekend. You got basketball on tap coming up that you've got some guys that Auburn's really looking at for the next year's class. So much to talk about. I guess we would be remiss if we didn't start again with this busy weekend that we just had. And it really kind of all got kicked off with James Pace.
Yeah. How were you expecting it to go when he was, preparing to announce his commitment? Because Colorado seemed like they were coming in hot after he decided, not to go visit Georgia and switch things around and go to Colorado.
I thought I wasn't really surprised. I felt like James Pace was Auburn's to lose. I thought that I didn't really feel like Colorado was that much of a threat unless they were willing to throw some kind of absurd number out there. That's something you brought up last week that you have to consider now. You can be in on a guy and you can really build a great relationship, but a team can come out of nowhere and they can throw a lot of money at somebody if they are a priority for them or if they feel like they're kind of in a panic mode and they need a player. So that was in the back of the mind of people, but I didn't really felt like that was more, and no cut on Colorado, but I think a lot of these kids are enamored with Deion Sanders. And I think they go out and they want to, if you get invited to come by Deion Sanders, I think you feel like, hey, I owe it to him. He's looking at me. They get out there, they enjoy the trip, but then they realize, okay, if I really want to compete, I need to come back and be in the SEC. And I know a lot of you naysayers out there about Auburn going, well, you don't want to go to Auburn and compete. Well, hopefully that's changing. The narrative's changing. The roster has been changing for the last couple of years. So I think when you go and look at what weight this conference carries, though, versus, an offer from like a Colorado or something like that, I think that ends up playing in to the mix.
Yeah, there's no question about it. James Pace was, just talking about the culture and how that has changed at Auburn. And I think that makes a huge impact on, kind of everybody at Auburn with what we've seen the last couple of years versus what it looks like now. I mean, you and I were talking to somebody, I guess, was it last week, about how different it is and how you can really feel it when you're there, when you're at Auburn, and, just the coaches and how high energy they are and how bad they are recruiting guys to come that want to come and play there.
Right.
And I think James Pace, just from what we know, fits that kind of personality and fits that, mold that Auburn's trying to morph into.
I agree. I think, this coaching staff, and we'll talk a little bit more about a concern of losing a potential, one that's already committed to Auburn. We haven't really had to discuss that very much. In the past, Auburn has had to hang on to guys. It seems like with this staff and this class, when they lock in, they're locked in. But there could be a potential of that. But it feels like this staff really has a stranglehold, for lack of better terms, on most of the guys when they come in and make an announcement. And I think that has a lot to do with relationships and the comfort level. I know we say the same things, over and over, but I really feel like that's what's playing into this. And when we'll look at the updated rankings of where everybody is right now. You got Florida that's neck and neck with Auburn. You got some teams that have been out of the mix for a while that are up there now, Faith, and they're under new leadership. I mean, you got Summerall at Florida, who was Auburn. You got Alex Golich at Auburn. These guys come in with a renewed sense. They are appreciative of the opportunity to coach where they are, and they're taking this serious. And yeah, do they feel like they've got something to prove? 100%. They're younger coaches. They haven't coached on this stage as the head guy yet. So there's a lot of people going, hey, we're going to see if this guy can pull it off. So they're really putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And right now, I feel like looking at the other rankings, doesn't necessarily, I guess, because Auburn is where they are right now, it still at this point doesn't really mean too much until you make it to December. Like you said, we haven't had to talk about guys flipping with Auburn. Auburn has done a decent job of flipping some other guys to Auburn. Now, them flipping from Auburn to go somewhere else is something that we are kind of just now being introduced to this year. And that is going to continue to happen potentially.
Oh, yeah.
If Auburn especially does not go out this season and start winning and start showing that they're a different program than who they've been the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, the proof's in the pudding at the end of the day. They're buying in right now. This coaching staff, and I know you and I don't agree with this, and I know a lot of Auburn people don't, but this schedule's ranked one of the easiest in the conference. Now, I know when you look at playing Georgia and Alabama and LSU and Ole Miss and Florida on the road, Florida at home, in Tennessee on the road, you go, how in the world is this schedule ranked? But everybody's schedule is rough this year. So when you go and look at some of the other teams, you go, okay, with the way Auburn's home schedule sets up, it may be kind of one of the easier ones this time. So I don't know. So it's hard to say. Everybody's got a tough slate, but recruits are going to be watching to see how Alex Golich and his staff lead this team this year.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And you say what you want, but having Alabama on the road as well as Georgia on the road.
Who's saying that's easy?
That's going to be tough. And those games are always competitive. They're always difficult. But this being Alex Golich's first year, in the SEC, but also, at Auburn.
Right.
Going on the road to go play at those places where historically for Auburn people and for Georgia or Alabama fans, it makes it that much more uninviting, I think.
Sure.
Nerve-wracking, but I don't think he's worried about that. He talks about game by game. He's worried about probably, I don't know what he's worried about right now. Probably recruiting.
Yeah, just a lot. You're always worried, right?
Yeah.
Depending on, it doesn't matter if it's July or if it's mid-October. You're worrying about something. As a football coach, it just takes on a different persona. But, as we move through the summer and we get toward the end, we will start looking at the schedule, and we'll start looking at each team's schedule. So we'll look at who Auburn's playing, but we'll look at Florida's schedule. We'll look at Tennessee's schedule, and we'll compare our schedule to theirs. And I think that'll be something fun. Do we think whoever it is that we break down on that particular show, do we feel like they've got an easier path than Auburn or a harder path than Auburn? And then at the end of all that, we can look and say, okay, here's where we feel like Auburn truly ranks amongst all the SEC teams as far as their schedule.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a fun thing to do, and leading up to, again, the season. This week we have a few fun videos that are going to be coming out for the podcast in the morning. So for all of you that tune us in at 8 or you watch the podcast whenever, Brett and I have recorded some very fun videos that we've said we are going to about ranking the transfers that came into Auburn this portal season. And it's a fun thing for us to do. Talk about 5 each day, and you guys will see that. So we won't be live during the podcast, but you will get, again, a fun list of guys that we hadn't even seen before.
Right.
When we made the list back in February.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea. That's the thing that was so fun about that. And we didn't cheat. We didn't. I mean, we honestly did it on our own. We didn't consult each other. We didn't talk about, hey, what do you think here? So we honestly did it by ourselves. So we're going to rank that. You'll see 3 more of those this coming up week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll come back with you tomorrow with another recorded pod in the morning, but it won't be the ranking. So, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be fun for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be a ton of fun. I think you guys will hopefully enjoy, but, for those of you that tune into the noon show, it'll still be live with Andy, Jim, Randy.
Yep, that's it.
And
combination of those 3.
Yes. So
just
wanted to preface that.
Yeah, absolutely. Faith and I will be all over the place this coming up week. So a little bit different format for us on the morning side of things. So, all right, we are up against our first break, but we are live on location at one of the best places in the Southeast. Not just in Alabama, in the Southeast. Prime Steakhouse right here at Stillwater's Golf Course. You need to come check them out. It's the best. I'm just telling you. Don't take our word for it. You come do it yourself. All right, we're going to take a break. Stay tuned. A lot more to come here on this edition of the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Summer is on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Hey everybody, hot summer prices have dropped at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Drive home today in a brand new GMC Sierra 1500 with savings up to $15,750 off MSRP. Or get 0% financing for 60 months. Need more power? New GMC Sierra 2500 HD with savings up to $10,000 off MSRP. Or get 4.9% financing for 60 months. Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
On our show today, we are live on location at Prime Steakhouse, and about the 12:45 mark, it starts to get a little rough on us here.
Yeah, that is when our guy Brian brings out, I don't know what he's bringing out today, but whatever. And oh my gosh, it sits in front of us and literally makes it miserable.
Right. So good. It does. So
we're not there yet. So let's not talk about it, because then I'm going to start to get pre-hangry.
Right. Exactly. So algorithm's always weird. Hogbone. I mean, again, we hear everybody. We know people are out there. It's just, it's pay for play out here in this world now. So it's amazing what the platforms do to control what you see and what you don't see and all what pops. So that's why you got to force yourself, and you got to make sure you set that alarm and that we're on every day at 8, every day at noon. Doesn't matter whether it's recorded or if it's live. You need to spread the word. We do. We're everywhere. We have people come up to us all the time. Again, we appreciate it so much. And Faith and I did talk some more a little bit ago. That online store will be up in July. You hold us accountable. Giving everybody permission to hold us accountable. If it's not, it's our fault, and we will have dropped the ball. But we're not. We're going to have all that up, merch available for everybody to purchase, and we'll have all kind of different stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be great. I got some feedback already of what people want, so make sure you keep hitting me up on either Facebook or Instagram so that we can see and get some more feedback on what you guys want.
Absolutely. So this logo and our other logo, our cursive Auburn logo, will have multiple designs of different things for everybody out there. So make sure you stay tuned to that. All right. Going back to this weekend, Auburn flips Kamani Williams from West Virginia yesterday. Kind of happened out of the blue. A late arrival for this official visit weekend. It was a small group of only 3, and then you add Kamani Williams in, and he makes the decision to flip from West Virginia to Auburn. So that got people talking about, hey, is Auburn going to take 3 running backs now? So that leaves you to wonder what Kingston Miles might end up doing. Some feel like that ship may have sailed, and Auburn and Kingston Miles have already cut ties. I don't know that that's a fact. Auburn could take 3 running backs in this deal, but more than likely not.
The first person that comes to my mind, obviously, is what Myson Johnson-Cook is going to do and how secure he is in his commitment to Auburn, because that's somebody that will really hurt if you lose him.
And it's going to be a battle. I mean, Myson Johnson-Cook, depending on what service you're looking at, the number 3, the number 4, or the number 5 running back in the country. I mean, outside of, like, you want to keep every one of them. So you look at it from a standpoint that, hey, that if you had to pick one to keep, it's definitely that one. Feel pretty good about money being locked in now for for Auburn. So what does that mean for Kingston Miles? I mean, Kingston Miles, right there beside, Missouri, they're pushing really hard. I don't blame them. Somebody, again, if you want to say like a Carlos May or an Isaac McNeil or somebody in state, you want to keep them in state if you can. I know that's what they would like to do as well.
Yeah, there's no question about it. But again, how Auburn is planning on running the ball this year versus saying that that's what they were going to do last year and not fulfilling really that promise, but having produced really good running backs, historically just at Auburn. I think you want to say and you be able to learn from these coaches, especially Larry Porter, who we went through last week talking about different guys that he's produced and that kind of stuff. I mean, it might be his first year here, but it's not his first rodeo.
No, it's definitely not his first rodeo. And again, I think, when you look at it from a standpoint of, going into this thing, there's going to be some ebbs and flows. There's going to be some guys that Auburn's not going to hold on to, but there's probably going to be some guys that Auburn picks up. But majority of this recruiting class is going to be solidified as we head into the dead period. I mean, I know we're going to shift gears and talk about Carlos May and Deshaun Hall and, MJ Evans and some of those guys that have yet to announce who are still right there at the top. So, I read that earlier and was going to say something about that, but then I was also told that may not be the case. So just don't know. There's a lot of things out there. So I guess what we can say right now is Kingston Miles has not decommitted yet. So.
Yeah, babe. We aren't saying that he's talking about decommitting. We're saying how important his commitment is and what it would do if he were to decommit, just because of how
we're just saying that people aren't going to let up.
Yeah, that this is going to be a very, very he's going to be a very crucial part of Auburn going and winning games this year. Like his Auburn going and winning games is going to be a crucial part to him coming to Auburn, like that, and seeing how they run the ball and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be.
It's going to be. Hey, look, you just don't have to keep the pedal to the metal. I hate to keep using that term, that terminology, but there's never a let up. You can't relax, and those guys will come in for visits during the fall. They'll be in for games, and so you're still going to have that interaction and all that. All right, we're live on location at Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters, and it is phenomenal. You need to come check it out. We're going to have some food to show you a little bit later on in the show. It's always tough toward the end of the show for us. So that last segment, very, very hard on this. But it's a good one, though. It's definitely good all the way around. Stay tuned. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com. Back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz halfway through our program. We're live on location at Prime Steakhouse. Everything Auburn Blitz brought to you by the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. We appreciate her so very much. And we appreciate
Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Y'all, my Father's Day yesterday,
your Father's Day. That's probably more accurate.
It was so good. Like, I ate a whole 16-ounce ribeye.
Yeah, you did.
Unassisted by myself.
Yep. The remnants.
Yeah.
The remnants.
And my dad enjoyed the 16-ounce ribeye that he split with my mom because they were so generous to me. I cannot get over how good it was. And we didn't even cook the burgers because that was enough food for all of us. So I know that the burgers, whenever I can grace them with my presence,
Oh
again,
yeah, which probably won't be too long. So
is going to be so good. So I hope everyone had a good Father's Day that got that burger box or the United We Grill box, because oh my gosh.
Yeah, just so good all the way around. Everything from Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine is just phenomenal. So go check it out in Montgomery and in Auburn, 2 great locations all the way around.
Go look at our story. You can see the steak I had.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So again, just phenomenal all the way around. Can't say enough. All right, so there is some news of, somewhat of a superstar coming into a concert coming up.
Yes.
Some stuff that just came out that we knew about maybe about 4 weeks ago, but we didn't really say anything because it had not officially come out yet. But it's official now.
Yes, that Ella Langley is going to be performing in Neville Arena. And honestly, I feel like if she came and went into Jordan Hare, she could sell Jordan Hare out better than Zach Bryan.
Really surprised that it's in Neville Arena.
But August 28th and 29th, she's got 2 nights that she's performing. I'm super stoked because she was at Auburn for a few years. She was also a Phi Mu at one point.
Yep.
I was also at one point. So
Okay.
technically we're sisters.
Okay. Well, there you go.
When I met her, she said,
we hung out with her at the
Yeah.
Texas A&M game.
when I met her, she said we were sisters. So I was like, all right, fine.
Well, I mean, whatever she says, right?
Yeah.
So really, deep rooted in this area from Alabama and just up the road, really. So
yeah, from
again,
here, yeah.
So Ella Lang will be coming the 28th and 29th of August. So right there before the season gets started, definitely feel like that should have been in Jordan Hare.
Again, I think she could have sold out or sold more tickets.
It's going to be very
in
hard to
Jordan
get.
Hare
It's going to be
than-
very hard to get into Neville Arena.
than Zach Bryan.
Yeah. So
Hot take.
No, I mean, I think it's an accurate take. I think it's spot on for sure. So just kind of announcing that the Dandelion Tour. So general on sale begins on Friday, June 26th at 10 a.m. It's not going to last long. I'm just saying. So so you can go do that. You can have Auburn Show Pass holders. Priority ticket sales are now available exclusively for Auburn Show Pass holders. So individuals who are men's basketball ticket holders who have upgraded their ticket packages to get first priority in purchasing their specific or comparable seats for concerts held by Auburn Athletics at Neville Arena. So Show Pass holders can purchase their tickets via the applications on their ticket account. And again, that happens on June 24th at noon. So anyway, we'll see.
Hey, another superstar
Yep.
that we need to talk about
Yep.
is Jackson Gloyden. Because
1,000%.
wow, what a start for him and his career that he's not just now beginning, but stepping away from Auburn now.
Yeah.
I mean, at the U.S. Open and tying for 23rd place with a final score of 5 over par on a very tough course.
Right.
Outstanding for him.
I mean, is anybody surprised? I mean,
No.
not really. I mean, this guy, we knew he came back to Auburn last year and really did exactly what he set out to do, and that's win a national championship. And,
Absolutely.
kind of solidify one of the best collegiate careers of all time. And,
Yeah.
you sat down with Coach Kleinert and talked about that. And, just a great, great person that's really kind of quiet and reserved. And for him to go and compete in the U.S. Open and score that way and to do what he was able to do was, I mean, again, phenomenal. I'm not taking anything away from that feat, but not surprising either.
Not surprising, but again, I mean, it's just his maturity level at where he's at right now. And because he's 20, maybe 21 right now.
Right.
I mean, this kid is just on fire.
He definitely is. So, again, congratulations to him. Just doing a really, really, really good job like we knew. And, I mean, the future's so bright for him as far as what he's going to be able to do. Shooting a 2-under on Sunday was the best amateur score on the final day since 2019. So, there's no question. Again, just doing what Jackson Corbin does, setting high water marks and continuing to do great things. So congrats to him on that. And, we'll be saying he's won a tournament before long.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll be talking about that.
Yeah, it's going to be no time.
So, all right, we're on location, as you can tell, at Prime Steakhouse here at Stillwater's. So good. I mean, I don't know really any other word I'm looking for. It's just so dang good. The food, everything on the menu here, from the oysters to the steak selection to the country fried steak to the fresh fish that they have here to whatever it is. All their appetizers are ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
The wings are phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
They always do that. The ribeye Philly that they come out here with. I mean, all that stuff. Like, I can smell it cooking. I'm starting to smell some stuff. It's getting close. It's getting close. So,
I can't.
Yep. So, you come on out to Prime Steakhouse, come down to Stillwater's, take advantage of the golf course. Everything, all the amenities are phenomenal. So, I know they'd love to see you. Tell them Auburn Blitz sent you when you come down here. All right, we're up against another break. Stay tuned. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama. Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
During Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Jurassic Challenge, replace your system by July 31st, and you could win up to $2,500 back for the oldest HVAC system or $1,000 for the oldest water heater. Call Dixie and it's done.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Back everyone to the Auburn Blitz. We're too busy trying to keep you guys up to speed on what's going on with Auburn. I'm not watching the World Cup. I mean, not right now anyway. So anyway,
Have you been watching it?
Not really. Just U.S.
Okay, I haven't been watching it either.
I didn't figure you did. So, I mean, the U.S., yes, Team USA, of course. Apparently, he scored because Argentina's up 1-0. So, there you go. So, again, we're live on location at Prime Steakhouse here at Stillwaters, trying to stay on track.
Busy day out on the golf course. I think now that the rain maybe, let's knock on some wood, is going to be shifting gears, the golfers were itching to come out and play some golf. And wow, look at this course. I mean, it's so green. What,
they were itching.
They were like,
were they out in the woods and the poison?
Yeah, no. No, they're just like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, they're just ready to go.
And so, but this course is beautiful.
It is.
It is so green right now, and
kind of hard not to be with all the rain and then the sun coming out and rain again and the sun coming out. So really, really nice. Good opportunity to come down here. Great rates here at Stillwaters Golf Course. They still have the twilight rates where you play at a reduced rate and you come in and you play till dark. You can't see your ball anymore out there on the course. So it's a great opportunity late in the afternoon to come in here and see how many holes you can get in for a reduced price. And they got a brand new slew of golf carts out there, I think are less than a year old, that they ordered and brought in. They've redone everything. They've got the simulators in here behind the bar, so you can come in and you can hang out and drink and eat and
be merry.
That's it. Be merry, I guess. So that's a lot. So make sure you come on down, check it out. It's a great place to be. All right. Deshaun Hall and Carlos May really kind of looking at what those two guys can do. Deshaun Hall slated maybe tomorrow to make an announcement.
Yeah, that's been the original commitment day. Mm-hmm. There were a few things last week that we thought were going to throw that kind of for a loop, but he's sticking with his commitment of it being tomorrow on Rivals. So excited to see that, Brett. It's between Auburn and Penn State right now. And you and I heard some things about how bad Penn State wants him and how willing they are to, I guess, how desperate they are to take him. And, the promises that they've made him.
Absolutely. And again, not surprised. And wherever he pledges his commitment, I think that battle won't be over. There'll be, whether it's Auburn trying to get him to get away from Penn State or Penn State trying to get him away from Auburn. I think the advantage here is the proximity. His mom, big Auburn fan. He grew up, again, 35, 40 minutes up the road. I mean, when you look at it coming up the interstate, and it's accessibility for your family. Penn State, again, though, with a massive offer. We've heard some numbers. Don't want to really throw out anything because we don't know if it's 100% true or not, but some pretty big numbers.
Let me ask you a question. If he were to commit, where would you rather he commit and feel more comfortable with where he ends up in December? Like if he were to commit to Penn State, would you feel more comfortable because Auburn is able, oh my goodness.
There it is again.
Because Auburn is 55 minutes up the road from him, that they can go and make that trip how many times and really be in his year the whole time. Or, he commits to Auburn, but Penn State, whether they keep throwing money out, whether they keep throwing more and more promises, like what does that look like in a security, I guess, standpoint of where do you think he would be?
I mean, you definitely got to feel better if you're Auburn because of the proximity. And again, I think it comes down to, if it comes down to money and, from a budget standpoint of where Auburn, I don't know, I'm not in their war room. I don't know that they say, here's how much we're willing to pay for this particular guy, period. And if it goes above that with another school, then we're going to have to let that ship sail because we got more priority over here or whatever. There's a lot that goes into that. Are you willing to get into a bidding war over a guy? Is he that important to your class? And because a Carlos May's still out there, a junior Tuiopo's still out there, a Tay Walden Jr. is still out there, and you can't just go give everybody the top. And so somebody's going to get the top. All of them are trying to get the top. How many are you going to be able to get based on how you got it budgeted is the question.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Where's the distribution of the budget? What are your priorities as of right now in this moment? Do you think maybe once the season kind of gets going and, coaches, I don't know, get a better feel, I guess, for each position group, or at receiver at this given moment, they've got some depth there, but the top guys right now are older guys, and they are, seniors that we won't have again next year. Is that going to be a room that is so highly needed to get someone like Deshaun Hall that you're saying, okay, my budget is really going to go towards this guy rather than, okay, well, the offensive line, most of those guys are, older. What do you, I guess, what do you think about this roster right now?
I know this is going to sound like a very basic answer. No, I know exactly what you said, and here's my answer to that. We're going to see.
Okay.
Time will tell, and based on what you and I've been told and what we've heard, we're going to know what won out. We're going to know, and then the part of that is sometimes you're willing. I saw somebody on Instagram doing this thing where this girl goes up to him and goes, would you take this amount of money to go play at this school but go 6-6, or would you take this amount of money to go and know that you're going to win a national championship? And he gives his reasons why. I think that's what kids are doing. I think they're doing the same thing. They're going, okay, I hear you. I can get paid $1 million to go over here, and I'm guaranteed. And it's just all hypothetical stuff. But I think they're thinking that way. It's not just all money. It's relationships. It's proximity. There's things that now, if the offer is just so much bigger, then sometimes you go, look, man, I don't mind you. I can't argue with you. And if you feel good about going to that school and spending the next, couple of years there at that school or whatever, then so be it. Is it that big of a difference in the long run? We'll see.
Interesting.
It is going to be interesting. All right. What else is interesting is everything that comes out of the kitchen here at Prime Steakhouse. And they've got a table full over here that they just brought out for us, and it is phenomenal. Brian just does a phenomenal job every single time. We appreciate him so very much. Come on down to Prime Steakhouse. They've got breakfast Thursdays through Sundays, 7 a.m., 10:30. We'll tell you what we're going to do this summer when we come back. So, again, stay tuned. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC, a Apply today.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Back everyone to the Auburn Blitz final segment here live on location at Prime Steakhouse. We always appreciate you so very much for tuning in and everything. Auburn Blitz, a new filled up glass of Diet Coke over here for Faith in her Glenda Mitchell cup. So again, I do too as well. So we're all supporting, and she supports us and she supports you out there. So make sure you go call on Glenda Mitchell or go to glendamitchellawfirm.com for all the support. I mean, she does so much for everybody in a time of need. And Faith, there's a couple numbers for Alabama and Georgia people to have in their phone.
For Alabama, 334-604-7927. And for you Georgia folks, 678-721-0417.
We will be at Glenda's office next month, either in Auburn or in Cartersville, Georgia. I mean, kind of, sort of, maybe looking forward to going to Cartersville. Brand new, huge. We've been to the Auburn office. We'll go back there if that's where she wants us to be. But anyway, we'll do a show from her office, one of those two, in the month of July, along with all kind of other stuff we got going on in the month of July. And also the next time we come to Prime Steakhouse, we're going to showcase everybody the breakfast buffet. So Thursday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 10:30, you can come get phenomenal breakfast. And again, you can come out if you like to play golf, and you can take advantage of the beautiful golf course out here. So just talk to Bo to talk to Brian, and in conjunction with what we do here at Auburn Blitz, what we're going to do is we're going to come down to do the breakfast buffet, may even do the pod from here that morning.
I think that would be so fun.
Yeah.
Us doing the pod in the morning and,
And then hitting the links for at least 9 holes, and then come back in here and do the.
If we're planning on getting,
we're not going to get 18 in. I can promise.
Can you do
So-
9 holes in 2 hours?
Yeah, we will make sure it happens. If I'm just telling you to pick the ball up and let's roll.
I'm gonna have to just
So-
pick it up and throw it.
So anyway,
I literally can't swing. the
so
ball.
we're going to film that and have some footage of that for everybody. So yeah, again, looking forward to that and excited for that. And look, always a lot of fun down here. At Stillwater's, appreciate Bo, appreciate Eric, and and then he gets pulled in 100 directions. But he's got a lot going on for sure. And him, and of course Brian, our guy back there, he's the best chef
Oh
around.
my gosh, Pamela Willie just came up with a great idea.
I mean, I'm here
Can I
for
squeeze
it.
a nap in there somewhere?
I'm here for it. You'll probably be in the golf cart this week.
Probably.
So,
Be like,
anyway,
oh, all right.
hey, we'll just make a day out of it. I can't think of any better places to spend a day.
No, especially if we have some good weather.
Yeah. Good recommendation there, Ben Willie. Why don't y'all do that as well? You can all
Yeah,
take
you guys do
advantage
it
of it.
too.
That's what we want. We want you coming down here, playing golf, coming to Prime Steakhouse, bring your family, bring your friends, whatever it is. Come down here, and this is the place to be. And they've got all types of events going on. Always have entertainment out here on weekends. I know 4th of July week, they've got a lot of stuff going on. So you need to make sure you make some plans. Dinner menu, or the dinner is served here at Prime Wednesday through Saturday. Their lunch is 11 to 6. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The grill lunch is 11 to close Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So they have that lunch menu available during those hours on those days. And then, as I just said, the breakfast buffet Thursday through Sundays, 7 a.m. to 10:30. We'll get that on the calendar for us, and we're looking forward to it already. So, again, preview of the rest of the week. Keep it locked into Auburn Blitz on Instagram, our Facebook, all of the things, our YouTube channel for breaking news on any of these guys that might be committing this week, especially Deshaun Hall tomorrow. Going to watch for that. Again, we'll be back with you in the morning for another podcast. And then the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is our portal ranking countdown. So Faith and I broke down, and we've already done a couple, but I think we'll get all the way up into player 14, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that's where we wrap up.
Yeah.
In this way, then we'll have a couple more pods, or maybe even further than that. May have made it further than that. Anyway, you just have to wait and see. So we'll have 3 of those coming your way Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Faith and I will do the rest of that countdown all the way up into player number 1 at some point in time in the month of July.
Yeah. So really excited, for everyone to see that. And again, that was all before the season, before spring. So we, again, didn't get to see anybody. And doing it after makes it so much more interesting.
It does. And, exposes us on the ones that we feel like we hit on the head and, nailed, and then the ones that we missed a little bit.
And I'm sure everyone will have something to say.
Well, they always have something to say.
But it's fun because we didn't know.
Right. That's what makes hey, look, we ain't immune to criticism. So take your shots when you can get them. All right, that's going to wrap us up here at Prime Steakhouse. I mean, it ain't wrapped us up because we ain't eaten yet, but it's going to wrap the show up for TV at least. And again, we appreciate all of you so very much that tune in every single day here at noon, whether it's me and Faith on location or whether it's Andy and the gang back in the studio on the days that we're not somewhere on location. So looking forward to being back down here again already. The next time it will be interesting.
Oh my gosh,
It will-
I'm already getting nervous.
It will be fun for sure. So it's going to be a lot of enjoyment. So you need to come take advantage of it as well. Prime Steakhouse, thanks to Eric, thanks to Brian, thanks to Bo, the whole gang down here for having us every single month. And again, thanks to Glenda Mitchell and her law firm and her entire team. Faith, I'll let you send us out.
I hope everyone has the best day and the best week. Y'all have a great, almost last week of June.
It's crazy. We're going to go. All right, for Faith Richardson, I'm Brett Pritchard saying we enjoyed what you did. See you next time for more of the Auburn Blitz.